Is internet marketing tough? Yes, it's tough. It's not easy, but you can do it, and anybody can do it. It's the hardest parts to get over is the technical part, which I've always been a technical guy. I've always been in. I work for a telecommunications provider right now. I've built many web pages. I just never really focused on making money off of them. So now is the time. So technical stuff is easy for me. I know who to go to if I don't know anything like how to write a certain script or something like that. I would know a guy that can. So that would be the toughest part to get around. We'll talk about how to get around some of these. This is one of your constraints. Research is a really big part of this. If you slack on your research, you'll probably fail. You have a lot of failures too, so I mean, sometimes it's a lot of miss and not a lot of hits, but all it takes is that one hit to really generate some massive income. Copywriting is writing something, writing the web page to make people want to buy and convert, which will convert your sales. So you have to this and this go hand in hand, but also all these really go hand in hand. Traffic, you definitely want to build traffic. People come to your site. You need to get 100,000 people coming to your site a day, or even 100 people, 50 people, anybody coming to your site, looking at your site, is traffic. So you want to be able to take that traffic and convert them to selling whatever you want to sell. Types of internet marketing. Niche targeting marketing is where you focus on a certain niche. Like, let's say guitars, there's a million people search that a day, but if you focus on acoustic guitars or vintage acoustic guitars, those are people looking for that type of guitar. So there might be 300 people searching that a day, but if you really are not going to compete with people searching guitars in general, that's like a million, trillion people searching that a day. So you want to focus on the small niche target, like whether your hobby is taking care of iguanas, you want to focus on the iguana market. So product development, like I said, you write a book about how to take care of iguanas and try to market it to the people wanting to buy, iguana training or iguana care guides, stuff like that. Article marketing, bum marketing, we'll get into that in the next article. Just basically, you don't need a website. The term is any bum off the street could do it without a website or without a domain. You just need to know how to write. We'll talk about that. Pay-per-click, AdWords, that's another type of marketing. That is when you Google something, you see in the right-hand corner, you see all these little ads. Those are AdWords. People pay to get there, and the reason why they're on the right hand side is because Google did research, and most people want to buy items. They click those are the most clicked spots, is the right hand corner. AdSense is kind of like using AdWords but in reverse. Paper action, it's kind of like affiliate marketing in a way. We'll get into that in some other segments down the road. AdSense is just like the reverse of AdWords. You put the ads on your site, just like I have on Binary Bird. People click on it, and AdSense pays you per click. So there's some sites out there that are top 10 of their market. They might make $600 to $3,000. Some people make $30,000 just AdSense alone, and they're selling product on their site, so they're doubling their profit. That's what you call monetizing your site. Drop shipping and eBay is where a wholesaler offers a product at a low price, and then you can raise that price to get a little cut off of the deal, and then you put their products on your site via like a shopping cart. And then people buy. There's a guy that sold like $174,000 worth of bird cages, and he was operating out of his home. He just got a drop shipper that sold bird cages. He put it on his site, and then after he put it on his site, people were clicking add to cart, bought it, and then the orders would go off to the drop shipper. They would ship it for him, so he didn't really have to do hands-on bird cages. He just had to build a site. There is a constraint on this. Say you sold 100,000 of them. If your drop shipper who's shipping it for you is not a really good shipper, he has a lot of problems, you have 100,000 people going to you directly mad because they didn't get their product. So you got to be careful with that. Services like web services, computer repair, any type of service you can market online is a service you could probably tie into your niche. Let's say you want to do iguana sites and you have a web hosting on the back end. You could tie in some iguana site hosting or something. So, and then that's a monthly reoccurring fee. So that's another type of internet marketing. Those are your main core internet marketing. Anything other than that is hard to find. I mean, really, that's the core root of all internet marketing right there. Things you also need some programs like Microsoft Word or OpenOffice, which creates you can create and write your articles or write your ad copy on. You also need Adobe Acrobat because a lot of stuff you see online like ebooks is in PDF format. A Google Gmail account. You definitely want some type of account like a fail-safe for your internet marketing to go to that Gmail account, because you'll have a lot of email. You want to opt into stuff. You want to get their emails, and you have one account that handles all that. You definitely need a ClickBank or affiliate account to start marketing other people's product. I recommend starting off trying to sell other people's product, looking at their ad copy, see if you would buy it yourself, and if you would, then try to promote their product and find some keywords to promote it. We'll get all into that. WinRAR or WinZip, you definitely need those to open up zip files. I recommend WinRAR. I just love it. It opens up RAR and zip files. Optional, if you need a domain, GoDaddy, $9.99 a month. Some of them are low, like .infos are like $2.99 or $1.99 a month or something. A web hosting account is optional. Like I said, you can set up a free blog account and have people go to that, and it does the same thing. So I recommend just not buying anything. Just try to do it at low cost. Like I said, advice for this course, do not buy anything. Visit the Warrior Forum, wickedfire.com. All these are internet marketing forums that offer other advice too, and people give away free ebooks on there. Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, sign up for them, and I'll tell you why in another segment, but they're very important to have authoritative sites and sign up for these sites. Squidoo is the other ones, hubpages.com, squidoo.com. All those are sites you want to sign up for. Now, you'll be signing up for a ton of sites, by the way. Have a creative mind. You definitely need a creative mind to make money in internet marketing. Your mind is your money. Also, words. The money is in the words. Always remember that, because money is always in the words, and we'll get into that. But you're not going to make money, without knowing what words to focus on. Things to expect from this course: you'll be able to understand sales and ad copy, be able to rip it apart of what other people's writing and take it to use for your own. Say, hey, that's a good copy. It makes me want to buy. And you understand what type of persuasive techniques they're using. Understand and rip apart sales copy. That's what I just said. Know what products you need for your business. Like, you'll know what things you need to operate your business, like Open Office and some other things. Know what type of niche research tools you need, stuff you need to really focus in and make money. We'll go over that. You'll in some other segments. I'll tell you some good stuff out there. Know how to build web pages and navigate around through cPanel and a web hosting account. I'll show you step by step. Do a screenshot, take you through how to build your first web page and everything. Understand how traffic and keywords work, search engine ranking and optimization. I'll tell you how to basically get started building your web page first, but focus on keywords to get you there that help make money. We'll go over that. Make your first online dollar. That's the goal. And getting traffic to your site or product. That's the next goal. Be a part of the Ninja community and a mastermind group. That's the goal here. Is I'm trying to create a group of people through my email list that we all focus and help each other out and dominate our market. That is what we're trying to do. So sign up for my email list. Sooner or later, I'm just going to close the door, and just once I get enough people that are serious about making money online, and then we're going to really focus on how to go out there and kick some ass. Dominate a niche market. That is what we're wanting to do. And understanding how to make money online and offline. We'll go over. These are our goals for this course over the next couple of weeks. So stay with me, sign up for my email list, and hope you have the next. Well, actually, it's not over yet. Next week, this is what we'll look at: some internet marketing niches, ways to make money. Talk about some pros and cons of all money making niches and ideas. Organize your thoughts and how to create a business plan. And we'll start thinking of ideas and focus on some stuff to really work on. Trying to give you some guidelines here. Homework: get WinRAR or WinZip. Make sure you got your documents, your Word doc, or got Adobe Acrobat. Make sure you got all that. Read a couple forum posts on Warrior. Come up with some things you like to do, or anything you have. There goes my phone. Or anything you have been wanting to do but have not been able to do it because of constraints. Well, let me get the phone. And remember, don't buy anything. Get a notebook, write down your ideas, and don't overanalyze this. All right, there's my sites. Come visit them and comment my blog. I will respond.